Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for hanging out with me for another Memory Planning Monday video. If you'd like to see what I'm going to do, stick around. Hi friends, thanks for hanging out with me. Yes, this is pictures from Disney, and if you guys have been following my channel, then you know I've been working on a Disney album. I have yet to share any of it here on the YouTubes. I did do a reel recently where I showed what I had completed so far, and oh, there's some washi on there. I just wanted to share what I've done and do a quick flip through and then get into a quick process video. I figured I might as well share what I'm working on. This is just a really cheap little chipboard album I got at Hobby Lobby. It's falling apart. I made it myself, and yeah, I'll probably buy one in the future, like a more professional album, but this one I just made. All I did was tape some paper onto the outside of the album. I, in retrospect, would have just left it blank and just left this title because this looks way too crazy, but it is what it is. So I'll quick just flip through what I did here. So this is actually a piece of acetate with stenciling. I used a Simple Story stencil and some Ranger texture paste and some like what are they called? Stickles. There it is, to add some sparkle to this. And then I backed it, and that is the picture of Nora and I on the airplane. I don't want to do like a super thorough flip through. I'm just going to do it quickly because I am going to come back when this is all completed and share like a chatty walkthrough. So I'll just do some quick little walkthroughs, sneak peeks. And so these page protectors are from Hobby Lobby as well. I can't complain about them. Honestly, they're great. So it's been something I've just been working on. It's my first modern scrapbook that I've done outside of Project Life, and yeah, I love doing these pocket page albums. I am thinking the next album I might want to do, though, is I have so many of the Storyline Chapters scrapbook inserts from Heidi Swap, and I think I might try to document our summer stories, or like at least our family vacation last year with camping with the cousins, because that's something we're going to do every year. So I'd like to have an album for each year that we go. We are going again this summer. So I'm on day 3. It was just a 3-day trip, I know. And at this point, you can, if you've been to Disney or you're familiar with it, then you might know that we're in Epcot here. And so I have a couple of photos of us at the Nemo section. She was in Turtle Talk with Crush, which was really funny. And then we got to see some of the animals in the aquarium. And while we were walking around Epcot, we got to meet Mulan, who taught us how to pose like a warrior, which was fun. Nora and I took a selfie there. And then in Imagination Land, we got to get photos with Joy, who was hilarious, and Vanellope Von Schweet, who was one of our favorite characters. And then I made this one black and white because it had crazy colors. So it was Nora and Matt playing, making music together on this little interactive thing. I have a bunch more. So we went to lunch at Akershus Royal Banquet Hall, which I guess it was like more like an early dinner. We took reservations whenever we could get them, and this is one of the only places you could meet all the princesses, and they come around to your table and talk to you, and it costs a small fortune, but it was fantastic. And these are all the different princesses that she got to meet. So you can see I'm still sort of planning out the rest of this album. I haven't gotten to it, but for today's video, I am just going to do a process for these pages here. So I'm going to speed up the camera and do my voiceover. Let's go, let's go. Oh, hey friends. It's Jen from the future. No, it's not. I'm just doing a voiceover long after I actually filmed this process video, so this should be fun. Which I'm making fun of myself because my memory is a total sieve. So I'm gonna narrate as I watch, and we're both gonna see what I'm doing at the same time because I don't remember. So welcome to Memory Planning Monday. And if you watched my Project Life video last week, which is what I usually share on Mondays, I said that I did 2 weeks together. So this week, rather than filming process video for the current week, which is not possible because I don't have all those photos at the time I'm filming, I would switch and share a video in my Disney album, which is something I'm almost completed with. And so, yeah, I wanted to do that. And I'm just using these puffy stickers. These are like amazing. I don't even know where I got them. Probably Joanne. They're really old, but the colors work perfectly for this album. And I actually want to go pick up another set of them because they're just great. I love the font, and something about puffy alphas is just so fun. So these photos are from our last day in Disney. We're at Epcot, and this is the, on the left is the Turtle Talk, I think it's called, with Crush from Finding Nemo, and then on the right was that giant manatee in the small aquarium there. And so I'm just doing a little bit of journaling on these scalloped washi labels from Color Theory by Studio Calico. And yeah, I have been using them throughout the entire album, so I'll do a final flip through of my album when it's finished, and you'll see some of that, that I've used that throughout. And then these puffy stickers are from Vicky Bouton. I actually need to get another set of these because I've used almost this whole sheet, and it comes in a set of 2, but I love little mini tiny puffy puffy stickers for embellishing, so I need to pick up another one of those. And then underneath that photo is this larger picture that I made. I use the Diptyque app, and I send them to Walmart. And I'm just trying to figure out which alphas I want to use now. So this process only took me like 30 minutes in real time. So I only sped this video up 3 times. Usually I have to speed up my videos 10 times in order to have them not be obnoxiously long. But in this case, I was kind of in the flow. And I think it's because I had completed so much of the album without filming it, and I was just kind of going, not worrying about like recording or narrating. And so at this point, I'm almost done with my album, and I'm just like in the zone. So that's why it didn't take me very long. Project Life videos end up taking me around 1 to 2 hours, which is, I know, crazy obnoxious for some folks who have been doing Project Life for a long time. It takes them like 20 minutes to do a week's spread, but I'm new to it, and I don't stick to kits, which is another thing that definitely will help you in your process. Anyhow, back to this album. I'm looking for a card to go in that slot there. The photos on the right are from Imagination Land, and there is the picture of Nora, myself, and Joy from, oh my gosh, what is the name of that movie? Inside Out. Wow. And then the one on the bottom left is Nora and Vanellope Von Schweet from Wreck-It Ralph, who we love. And then the one on the bottom right, that's black and white, is Nora and Matt playing with one of the interactive element things that they had there. I think it was like Figment's Imagination Studio or something like that. I'm not really sure, but you pulled and you twisted and you bopped and did a lot of different things, and then on that screen different things would happen and different noises would come out associated with each of those things. So the 2 of them were kind of just playing back and forth. It was really cute. And so I had that printed in black and white because there was like 8 million different colors happening. So I didn't know what I was going to pair it with, but I knew that it was going to probably not coordinate with most other photos that it was around. So I'm glad that I did that. And then I just used those little black stars as bullet points. And I'm looking for some sentiments in these sets of stamps. I have 4 sets of stamps here, all from Studio Calico, that are related to Walt Disney World. I think I got them. There was a sale last year, and I got 4 out of like 5 or 6 of them that they had in their collection that were related to a Disney trip. Obviously, I didn't need all of these stamp sets, but, they were a good deal. So I'm using my favorite white ink that I use on my matte photos, and it is by Versa Magic. It's called Archival Multi-Surface Chalk Ink, and this one is in Cloud White. It's just an opaque pigment ink, so it gives it like a permanent powder finish, so I really enjoy using it. So I stamped Smiles from Ear to Ear on the top right, and then just embellished with a couple of those circular puffy stickers. And this one I stamped I Love This Place, and what else do I choose? I forget. Magical Memories. Aw, I love that picture. It was so cute. Vanellope wasn't super interactive, but it's fine. Joy was hilarious. We really liked her. And then it was just a nice break because it was indoors, so it was like away from the heat and the sun. So we spent quite a bit of time actually inside the imagination land. That's where Figment's ride is as well. But we heard it was a little bit scary. I don't know if it is, but Nora's super sensitive. So next time we go back, she'll be older. We can do it then. And so I just added a little tiny heart to that heart one, and then actually two hearts, a pink one and a black one. And then I'm gonna embellish the black and white photo with washi and the little journaling label there, and then add a couple of these little tiny puffies, the white star and the yellow circle. And then I'm going to put smile on the bottom there. Even though they're not smiling at the camera, I know that they're smiling. They were having a lot of fun together, which probably makes me the happiest, of course. And that's going to be it for this process video. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a break from my typical project life process. Let me know if you enjoyed this, and if you'd like to see more content like this, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourselves, and remember that you are enough. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.